All right, I got another one. I wasn't gonna necessarily read it and another one because this one is like as long as 2.5 poems.
Yeah,
Do it.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I mentioned I work in a recovery agency. In our spaces, we often talk about recovery as a walk. We don't fix each other. We just walk with each other day to day. It's not a run; it's a walk. It's a process, not a destination. And sometimes that walk is hard and dark, and it's hard to know which way forward. So it's like a walk in the woods. So let's walk together. Be slow. You have time. I know you feel lost. Sprinting in multiple places at once will get you to none of them. Breathe. Choose the path and walk. It doesn't matter which. Move your legs and your mind forward. You deserve to feel your body move. Greet the trees who frame your path and let them tell you their story. This journey is long. You have time to listen. See the leaves molting and revealing colors like fire as they sacrifice for their whole. Falling to the earth, it isn't death. It's reinvestment. A promise to return. We mustn't cling to what no longer serves us. Letting go can still provide nourishment. This isn't goodbye, so trust your process. Your goal is only accessible through a walk of faith. We can't see the end, just the path that leads into the forest. Each step is in a direction. Don't dwell, just move. The forest will be dark, and if we move slow, we can feel the growth even when the light is shrouded. Don't force yourself through tangled barriers. Be patient. Demanding direct passage will leave you bramble scraped and burr covered. The direction will not ever be straight. We must wind and weave, sometimes backtrack or climb back from a place sunken deeper. This walk will not be linear, but no step is for naught. The knotted arms of the forest, the entwined embrace of the green, needn't be an obstacle. Make your way around in gratitude that they may hold one another. Let them teach you as they model their boundaries while exemplifying interdependence, sharing space with one another while holding their needs paramount. You may trip over their outstretched roots. Don't be angry at those who nourish themselves with assertion. Each stumble may be a lesson to learn this land's intricacies, or maybe it was just a stumble. It won't always be a lesson, but curiosity will reveal more tools to brave the dark, so be willing to lift up your heels rather than dig them deep. The trees will observe you as you follow your path. Ease your nerves. You're not being hunted here. Accept the dirt. It may coat your body, burrowing deep under your fingernails, coalescing with sweat, so it feels like this filth is a part of you. You've been taught so long to dig so deep, it's not your fault you spent so long digging into the muck. You aren't clean by pretending the grime doesn't exist. Shame will not unsoil you. Acknowledge the dirt and trudge onward until the path leads you to cleansing waters. The cold will shock you deep in your bones, but it will uncloud your mind. Fleeing the discomfort of the wade won't get you to the other side, so embrace it. Let yourself gaze into your reflection before diving into it. It's a risk to be submerged, to go deep under the surface, reveal what isn't visible. But as you open your pores, feel that which gives you life surround you and remind you, you are alive. Very alive. What a wonderful thing to be alive right now, in this moment. Be nothing more than alive. The walk is long. The cold that brought rush and excitement may turn to tightness inside you. Like a vine swing through the jungle, what propelled you in one direction may also pull you in reverse. What felt easy may feel like a friend that has moved away. You may send messages to your brain that go unresponded. We knew each other so well, where did you go? You may tell yourself stories of the thoughts they must have of you, the progress you've made that has grown over with foliage so thick you feel stuck in place. The darkest nights are the ones where you remember the canopy remains above you, but there's no one there to remind you that the stars are still there. Whether you found the cave to escape something that was out there or retreated at the thoughts the trees might be thinning when the dark finally became a place that feels comfortable, nobody will find you if you hide there. Nobody but you. So walk. Muscles will ache and feet will blister, but this pain you may acknowledge the blood still flowing through your veins, the tendons that continue to hold. So be kind to yourself. Some days the walk might as well be a march in place. Some days it is enough to hold on as the earth quakes and slides around you. Some days the sky will split and bellow, shrieking deep into your mind every foul word that was hurled upon you. You'll see every rotting story you wrote about yourself, every ghost lost to the forest will awaken and haunt you. And in that catastrophization of the reality you now experience, together they will demand you let go. How easy it would be to just let go. Invite yourself to hold firm. There is hope in the knowledge that the deluge that pulls the earth out from under you, that pulls out from under your feet, that leaves you flailing, grasping, throbbing fingers, fumbling to find the tools you used to get here, but seem so far away, that the freezing sleet that cuts so deep you have to let your mind step away from your body, that the very air around you that thickens and now seems to refuse to fill your lungs, it all will pass. It has stormed before, and one day it will again. And like today, you will endure. What was inundation will soak into the roots around you, and slowly there will be growth. And as you reclaim the pieces of your toolbox, again, look to your reflection in the puddles where the dirt and the life swirls and see the one who did not let go. Then look around you at the resilience as the beasts of the forest stand firm beside you and together begin to bloom. Except this cycle will be forever out of your control. Beautiful chaos that shrugs off plans and intentions, just as the pavement cracks to give way for what is underneath. Like the earth's tendrils that grow over top what we built, stigma and predisposition, binded and overgrown, all have been taught, all we know and love, and all that made us lost, that sent us on this walk. It's hard to let go of something we love, but no love is lost. We may learn to live among the unpredictable, to embrace the cycle and know that this walk, or is it a growth, will last forever. So continue. No longer on a path, instead flow like the water that brings you life when sometimes it's a flood. Instead expand, twisting and snaking your roots alive through the earth around you. Prune what does not serve you. It's not lost. It's a reinvestment. A promise to return. Entangle and embrace the lives of those growing around you. See that when you really know yourself and let yourself see that you were meant to, who you were meant to be, that you're not alone. We've been growing together the whole time. We will not find the end or make it out of this journey of life alive. That was never the point. Look at all we got to see, look what we got to be without ever having to be anything else. Look at how we refused to let our life go unlived, how we stood up and stood firm. So be slow. Breathe. Let your branches stretch, grow, endure, hope, love, and just